Hi friends, welcome to Linux Book. Today we are going to learn how we can attach and detach a public IP from a VM. So let's start the activity. So currently I have one VM called VM Test Lab. Okay. So currently it is in a stopped state. So as we can see here, there is no public IP available. Okay. So first, how we can attach a public IP in VM in which you can't see any public IP or you don't have any public IP. So let's do it. So first of all, what you need, first of all, search public IP. Okay, public IP addresses. Just we need to create a public IP first. Click on add. Choose the resource group in which your all resources is there. Choose the region. Region should be same region in which your VM and resource group is there. Okay, so here I am going to choose the basics only. Okay, IPv4 name, we can give the name. Okay, so I am giving hyphen PIP1. Okay, IPv4, IPv6, yeah, both, or we can say both, it's not a issue. So currently we are using IPv4, so I am just giving IPv4. Either you are going to make it a static or dynamic. I am going to choose a static. Okay, by default it's coming as a dynamic, but manually I am saying that I am going to choose to select a static. Okay, ideal timeout minute. So basically it is keep a TCP or HTTP connection open without laying client send keep live. So it is not a we are going to put it by default 4 second, no issue. DNS name level, if you want to label your DNS, your IP with DNS name, you can put the DNS here. So currently I am not going to put any DNS here. Just next, review and create. Just create. So it will take little bit time, just we are waiting for that. Once deployment complete, we will proceed for next step. Okay, so deployment completed. As we can see, we have one public IP now, and this is the IP address for that. Okay, here are the things we can associate. They are giving resources, network interface card. We have one in network interface card, we can attach from here also. Okay, but we are going to attach a different way. Okay, just I am discarding here. So for this condition, actually you should have a network interface card. On that network interface card you can assign this IP. Okay, but we are going to attach that IP directly to the VM. So just go to that VM, click on VM, go to virtual network. Okay, Azure virtual network. Either you can search here, no issue. From here also you can go Azure virtual network, virtual networks. Just click on, we have one virtual network. This is part of VM deployment, you will come here only. Okay, just this is the interface, network interface card, on which we are going to apply the public IP. Just go here, click on IP configurations. Okay, click on IP config 1. Here is the things where we are going to put that public IP, or we are going to associate that public IP to this VM. Just click on associate, choose that IP which we have created, VM test lab -PIP1. Just I am putting it. Okay, and just save out. Here also you can see we can make that private IP as a static or dynamic. By default it is coming dynamic, but you can choose the static and save it. So now we have associated this public IP to that VM. Just go to that VM. Okay, just click on home, click on virtual machine, click on virtual machine. So as we can see, public IP associated to this VM. Okay, now I'm going to start that VM. I'm going to open PuTTY. Copy public IP and paste it, and just try to log in. It will take little bit time. Just refresh Azure portal once. Okay, VM is successfully running. Just restart, click on restart session, and as we can see, our VM is coming. I'm putting username, password. Maybe username is different, so just I am putting it as a duplicate and putting it system. Now we can see we are able to log in the VM successfully. Similar things we can do the vice versa, like as we can attach VM, right? I'm sorry, as we can attach public IP here, we can detach also whenever required. So actually when we are doing this, when suppose one VM, you have one production VM, in production VM you are facing the issue. Okay, in that scenario you are trying to resolve that issue, but in that scenario you have the backup, VM backup. In that condition you are creating a new VM, and in new VM you are doing all the troubleshoot, and later you found that there is some issue and you successfully resolved, or maybe from last backup everything is running fine and you have restored a VM. Okay, and now you want to move your application there, because production is already disturbed. You don't want to lose your connectivity with the customer. You will lose your data, but system should be running. Okay, so in that condition we are detaching the production public IP, and then we are attaching to public IP to our newly created VM from the backup. So how we can detach public IP? Similar way, you can go to that place. Either I think sometime from here also it's coming. No, so that is the way. Only just go to virtual network. Okay, just click here also. From here also you can go. Click on that network interface card. IP config. Okay, after IP config, just click on that private IP, and from here you just what you can do, if you are going to attach other public IP like production IP, just production IP will be here. After detaching it will come here. Okay, for attaching just choose and save. For detaching, just what you can do, currently I am going to detach, so just deassociate this and save that. So now there is no public IP associated to this VM. You can attach newly created or newly or from the production. Okay, so this is the way of detaching and attaching a public IP to a VM on Azure cloud. Okay, and also one thing I want to tell you, you can change the private IP also here. So just suppose some cases what happen when we are facing some issue, and or sometime if it is there is one network is already defined, in that condition sometime we are changing private IP also. For that just what you need to do, just 1 minute after this operation I will show you. Some time, little bit time it will take. So now okay, done. Here you can change the IP also. Suppose 4 is there, we can put the 5 and say back. So basically it will restart in backend. Okay, as we can see our connection goes lost because VM got restarted on this condition. Okay, remember these things if you are going to do the things in production. So actually it's not going to restart your VM, it is going to restart only the network interface card or network manager. Okay, because basically this private IP assigning to that network interface card, so it will restart your network manager, so it will update inside your system. So that's why it is restarting to network manager or network interface card. Okay, so I think that's all in this video, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and one information I want to give you. Currently just in some day, after some day I am planning to start the a course for aged 900. Okay, so I will create the video on aged 900. After that I will create for admin level, then DevOps. I am planning for this, so please subscribe and share, like my video, and thank you for watching.